Have you ever wondered what it would be like to live a vibrant, healthy life well into your 90s, or even past 100? What if I told you there are places on Earth where this isn't just a dream, but a reality for many people? These are mythical fountains of youth. They're real communities scattered across the globe, known as the Blue Zones. Hello everyone, and welcome to our channel. Today, we're embarking on a fascinating journey to explore these incredible Blue Zones and uncover the secrets to their residents' remarkable health and longevity. And the best part? These aren't complicated, expensive secrets. They're simple, powerful habits that we can all start incorporating into our own lives, no matter our age. So, what exactly are Blue Zones? Imagine a few special spots on the map where people live exceptionally long and healthy lives. We're talking about places like Okinawa in Japan, Sardinia in Italy, Nicoya in Costa Rica, Ikaria in Greece, and Loma Linda in California. Researchers studied these areas to figure out what they all had in common. They found 9 key lifestyle principles, which they called the Power 9. These aren't strict rules, but rather natural parts of their daily culture. Let's dive into some of these habits, shall we? First up is something they call move naturally. People in Blue Zones don't necessarily run marathons or lift heavy weights at the gym. Instead, their lives are filled with gentle, consistent movement. They walk everywhere, they garden, they do housework without a lot of modern conveniences. Think about the Sardinian shepherd who walks miles a day over hilly terrain, or the Okinawan grandmother who gets up and down from the floor dozens of times a day. This constant, low-intensity activity keeps their body strong and their joints flexible. For us, this could mean taking a daily walk in the park, choosing the stairs instead of the elevator, or spending a little time tending to some plants, whether in a big garden or in small pots on a windowsill. The goal is to just sit less and move more, in ways that feel good to you. Before starting any new physical activity, it is always a good idea to chat with your doctor to find what is best and safest for your body. Next, let's talk about purpose. In Okinawa, they have a beautiful concept called Ikigai, which roughly translates to your reason for waking up in the morning. In Nicoya, it's called Plan de Vida or life plan. Having a sense of purpose is a powerful driver of longevity. It's not about your old job title. It's about what brings you joy and makes you feel valued now. Maybe it's volunteering, learning a new skill like painting or playing an instrument, or maybe it's being the best grandparent you can be. Knowing your purpose can add up to 7 years of extra life expectancy. What's your reason to get up in the morning? Take a moment to think about it. It's a wonderful question to ask yourself. Now, let's move on to another crucial element, downshifting. We all experience stress, but people in Blue Zones have daily routines to shed that stress. Okinawans take a few moments each day to remember their ancestors, Ikarians take a midday nap, and Sardinians enjoy a happy hour with friends. Chronic stress leads to inflammation, which is linked to nearly every major age-related disease. Finding your own stress-busting ritual is key. This could be a quiet 5-minute meditation in the morning, listening to your favorite music, enjoying a warm cup of herbal tea, or simply sitting in a comfortable chair and taking deep breaths. It doesn't have to be complicated. The important thing is to consciously make time to unwind every single day. Of course, we have to talk about food. But don't worry, this isn't about restrictive dieting, it's about a shift in what we eat. The vast majority of food eaten in the Blue Zones is plant-based. Think beans, greens, yams, sweet potatoes, fruits, nuts, and seeds. Beans are the cornerstone of most centenarian diets. They eat meat, but only on occasion, maybe a few times a month, and in small portions. They also follow something called the 80% rule. This is an Okinawan practice of stopping eating when their stomachs are 80% full. That 20% gap between not being hungry and feeling full can be the difference between losing weight or gaining it. It takes our brain about 20 minutes to register that we're full, so eating slowly and mindfully can really help us recognize that signal. Try it at your next meal. Pay attention to how you feel and stop just before you feel completely stuffed. You might be surprised at how satisfied you feel. Another powerful blue zone principle is connection. First, there's putting loved ones first. Centenarians in these regions prioritize family. They keep aging parents and grandparents nearby, they commit to a life partner, and they invest time and love in their children. This creates a strong support system that benefits everyone. Then there's the concept of belonging to the right tribe. The world's longest-lived people chose, or were born into, social circles that supported healthy behaviors. Okinawans create moe, which are groups of 5 friends who commit to each other for life. They provide social, emotional, and even financial support in times of need. Research shows that things like smoking, obesity, happiness, and even loneliness are contagious. So, surrounding yourself with positive people who lift you up and share your healthy habits can have a profound impact on your own well-being. Think about the people in your life. Do they inspire you? Do you have friends you can call on a bad day? Nurturing those relationships is one of the best investments you can make for your health. Many people in blue zones also belong to a faith-based community. The denomination doesn't seem to matter, but attending services 4 times a month has been shown to add years to life expectancy. It provides a sense of community ritual and a way to cope with life's challenges. Let me share a story. Marge, a woman from Loma Linda, California, a blue zone in the U.S., started volunteering at a local hospital after she retired. Every morning, she'd walk a mile to the hospital, spend her day helping others, and then walk back home. She found her Ikigai in service. She moved naturally every day, and she was surrounded by a community of fellow volunteers and friends. She lived a full and happy life to 106. Her story shows us that it's never too late to adopt these principles. You don't have to move to a blue zone to live like you're in one. So how can we start building our own personal blue zone right where we are? It starts with small, simple steps. Maybe tomorrow you can try adding a handful of beans to your lunch. Or you could call a friend you haven't spoken to in a while just to say hello. Perhaps you can find a quiet spot for 5 minutes to just breathe and relax. Remember, this journey is not about perfection, it's about progress. It's about making gentle, positive changes that add up over time. It's about building a life that is not only longer, but also richer, more connected, and more joyful. The people in the blue zones have shown us the way. They've proven that a long, healthy life is possible, and it's within our reach. The beauty of these habits is that they reinforce each other. When you move more, you feel better and sleep better. When you eat well, you have more energy to connect with others. When you have a purpose, you're motivated to take care of yourself. It's a beautiful, positive cycle. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey to the blue zones today. I hope you feel as inspired as I do. What's one small change you're excited to try this week? Share it in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more tips on living a healthy and happy life. Stay well, stay connected, and we'll see you in the next video.